Hello everyone, welcome back to Crystal's Dreamlight Valley. Today I'm starting out by picking an outfit for Daisy's glittering gala quest. The requirements were to wear this purple dots and daisies top and other elegant pieces. I had a bit of a hard time trying to put together an outfit for this, since really the only other piece that matches this shade of purple is the purple candy-laden skirt, and I'd already made an outfit using that combination in the past, so I wanted to challenge myself to create a different look. However, the look I finally settled on wasn't exactly very elegant, nor original compared to my usual outfits. What can I say? Eric and I both love a good black fedora moment. But overall, I'm happy with the outfit that I created, and so I headed off to the castle to start Daisy's gala. I saw that there were a bunch of characters to talk to, so I started with Donald. Crystal, do you think Daisy's having a good time? Does she need anything? Should I do something for her? Relax, Donald. Everything's going well. Are you sure? I'd better go check that there's enough cheesecake. And then I went over to see Minnie. You look wonderful, Crystal. I just love your outfit. Right back at you, Minnie. Why, thank you. Oh, I saved you this slice of cheesecake. Now go mingle. Enjoy the gala. And I went to say hi to Kristoff. This kind of reminds me of the official royal functions in Arendelle, he says. In a good or a bad way? Maybe both? I love seeing Anna when she's hosting a grand gala, but I like taking her on a sled ride in the snowy forest even more. And I trotted on over to Miss Penelope. Hey Crystal, I came for the cheesecake, but now I'm stuck on this snooze fest. Are you as bored as me? Why are you bored? People are just eating and talking. There aren't even any games at this shindig. Hey, I know how we can liven things up. A race! Come on, let's go slide down every railing in this joint. Then I went and saw Daisy. Oh Crystal, this gala is a roaring success, and can I just say your outfit looks fabulous. I want to remember this moment forever. Let's take a picture of all of us. And so I took out my camera and got everybody in the photo. I even got Oswald with me as well because I was just having him follow me around. And yes, we took a nice, cute photo. But after the photo, when I turned around, there was glitter everywhere. And so I checked in with Daisy and she said, "What happened?" I heard a loud bang and the next thing, glitter everywhere. From the look of it, I'd say your gala has been glitter bombed. Who would do such a thing? Who would dare? Crystal, we have to launch an investigation immediately and find whoever's responsible for this. Let me help you. I love a good whodunit. Well, I'm glad you can see a silver lining to this disaster. There's glitter in all the food, on the decorations, everywhere. It'll be impossible to clean. We'll find the prankster responsible for this, Daisy. Let's start talking with our guests. I'll talk to Minnie and Donald. You go see Kristoff and Penelope. Then we'll share our intel. I'll go do just that, and while I'm at it, I'll try and wash away the glitter somehow. And so I grabbed out my watering can and started cleaning up the glitter, as well as went and talked to Penelope. Oh, look at that glitter everywhere. Whatever could have happened. Seems someone planted a glitter bomb to prank the gala. Would you know anything about that? Who, me? I'm just an innocent, adorable little kid enjoying some cheesecake. Lie better, Penelope. You seemed really bored. Hey, being bored isn't a crime. I'll tell you who's really responsible for this glitter disaster. Minnie. Minnie? Yeah, she looks all spice and everything nice, but she's a mastermind and actually likes glitter. It must be her. Or Kristoff. Don't you think it's weird he's so calm, like all the time? If you ask me, he's hiding something. Or what about Donald? What about Donald? He could have really tripped and exploded something with glitter inside. Clumsy city, am I right? Sounds like you're guessing or covering something up. You didn't see anything? No, I had my eyes closed. I was trying to mess with the photo because I knew it would drive Daisy bonkers. I'm keeping my eye on you. You can keep both eyes on me, Crystal. Just remember, the culprit is anyone but me. Not suspicious at all, so I went and checked on Kristoff. Wow, Crystal, I was expecting this gala to end with a bang, but not a literal one. It wasn't in Daisy's plan. It was a prank. I'm trying to piece together what might have happened. Did you see anything? Glitter? Lots of glitter. Other than that, I spent the whole gala talking with the other guests. Minnie told me you helped launch their Dots and Daisy's business and the Dreamlight Gazette, and Donald was really grateful because you settled an issue between him and Daisy. Something about a wardrobe and a hammer? I'm not sure I got it all. I guess the only thing I can tell you for sure is that everyone around here likes you. Thanks, Kristoff. I'm pretty sure you're innocent. What? Oh yeah, the glitter thing. I totally forgot. Well, good luck with the investigation. So I met back up with Daisy to see what she learned from the other guests. Crystal, what did you find from our party guests, the stern suspects? About Penelope. Penelope was very bored the whole party, and she tried to pin the glitter bomb on literally everyone else. Very suspicious. Penelope could be our troublemaker, but I don't want to assume anything just yet. About Kristoff. Kristoff just said a bunch of nice stuff about me. He's not the culprit. I agree. This isn't his style. What did you find out? Well, I know it wasn't Donald. He really wanted the party to go well for me. But as I was talking to Minnie, I had a thought. What if the guilty party was someone who didn't attend the party? Like who? My first thought was Mother Gothel because of her Ask Daisy letter, but the evidence points elsewhere. Scrooge McDuck. What's your evidence? The glitter bomb was in a box among the furniture I rented from him for the gala. He probably thought it would be a funny prank. Or knowing him, he might have thought it would be an impressive addition to the party. Let me talk to him. I'll determine if he's innocent or not. Oh, it's him, Crystal. You'll see. So I cleaned up some of the glitter and then made my way outside to talk to our new suspect, Scrooge. Ah, Crystal, I heard there was some sort of kerfuffle up at the castle. How can I help you? Daisy thinks you tried to sabotage her gala with a glitter bomb. The glitter was in a box from your store. Sparkle me spots. If I sent a box of glitter with the rest of what Daisy rented, she would have opened it when she was getting ready for her party. That so-called glitter bomb would have gone off well before the end of the event. You're being framed. Precisely, detective. Someone's covering their tracks, but not very well. Here's a real lead for you. If you want to find out who used the glitter to ruin Daisy's gala, you should follow the glitter on Dazzle Beach. I was taking my daily perambulation there, and someone's dropped an entire shipment of glitter. It's blended with the sand, but it forms a very clear trail. I'll bet my last star coin if you follow it, you'll find the hideout of the real culprit. I need to see that for myself. I'll investigate Dazzle Beach. So I headed for the beach and started looking around for some glitter. I had a hunch that the hideout would probably be one of the caves on the beach, but I wanted to look around and make sure that it wasn't some other obscure spot. So I wandered all around and I finally made my way back over to the cave. Inside the cave, I found a clue, a piece of blue fur. And so my next task was to bring it back to Daisy and see what she had thought about it. So I handed over the clue and she said, "Blue fur? Blue fur? This definitely narrows our suspect list. It has to be Stitch. I think you're right, but I'm certain he wasn't working alone. According to Donald, Stitch is a master prankster. I think he's recruited Vanellope as his partner. Just recently, someone switched every one of Goofy's fishing lures for gummy worms. Someone also filled Remy's salt shakers with sugar. And I found blue fiber at every scene. I didn't realize it was fur. I was thinking fluffy sweater. Sugar and blue fur, it's them. I guess I'm just the latest victim in their prank spree. What do we do now? They need to be stopped before they anger someone who would, let's say, turn them into algae. Crystal, this calls for a sting. You convince them you want in on their next prank and arrange a meeting. I'll surprise them and give them a piece of my mind. Devious plan. I love it. Hooray! I'll talk to Stitch, convince him to meet me in the cursed cave with Vanellope. Perfect. So I went and did just that. I went and found Stitch over in the plateau, and he said, "How can Stitch help Crystal? I know about the glitter prank you and Vanellope pulled at Daisy's gala. Ugataba. No, don't worry, I just want in. The next one could be better. Ujuba. Can you and Vanellope meet me at the cursed cave? We'll plan the biggest prank ever. Okitaka." Stitch excited. So then I made my way back to Daisy to tell her that Stitch was in on the plan. "So did Stitch agree to meet you at the cursed cave with Vanellope?" "Yes, he did. And it's time to spring the trap. Come on, let's go to the cursed cave together, Crystal." So that's exactly what we did. We went to the cave in order to spring our trap. Daisy? Crystal sold us out. I mean, nice day, huh, Daisy? I can't believe you two. Who knew you had such a talent for showmanship? You sound not angry with us? I'm confused. Are you kidding? Your prank means the villagers will talk about my gala for years. In fact, I'd like to talk spectacles with you for my next party. Really? We're all ears. So, turns out Daisy wasn't upset after all. She just wanted them to help her out with her parties, which sounds pretty good to me. Thank you so much, Crystal. You were instrumental in cracking the case of the glittered gala. Minnie and I were working on a big article about the gala, the prank, and your investigative work for the Dreamlight Gazette. And I think Vanellope and Stitch will think twice before pranking again. I'm glad you forgave them. If there's anything I've learned, you can be reasonable and passionate. You just need to know when to be which. I gotta know, what do you have in mind for them? I want them to help Minnie and me announce our next collection for Dots and Daisies. It's going to be a fabulous show. Speaking of which, here, take this as a thank you. You're the first to have it in the valley. Dots and Daisies custom design. We tried to capture your kindness and your elegance. I hope you like it. So I got the beautiful little purple Dots and Daisies dress from Daisy's level 10 quest. And yeah, Hershey was a fun little storyline overall, I would say. It does definitely give me feathery vibes. I'm not sure why it puffs up so much in the back and is so short in the back. That seems a bit odd to me, but overall it is a cute piece that definitely evokes Daisy. So after Daisy's quests, really all I had left to do was get some more pearls for Oswald's quest. And I do apologize, I forgot to record myself getting to this point. What had happened was that Oswald had all these alarm clocks that came to life, keeping everybody awake, and so I had to go and round them all up. But Oswald of course needs to apologize, and so here we are collecting some interesting ingredients for some special Oswaldian coffee. And so I went to the aisle where I dug and dug and dug with Oswald, even though he's not a digging buddy, just to level him up some more. And at this point I didn't realize that you could get pearls from the ruin piles, or I had forgotten. And so yeah, I was just digging in the dirt for quite a while until I finally got all of the pearls that I needed in order to make Oswald's black and white coffee. Then I went ahead and brought that coffee to the villagers that had been affected by Oswald's crazy alarm clocks, starting with Gaston. Hi, Gaston. Yeah, I get it. Good, because that rabbit's a menace. I know, Oswald messed up with these alarm clocks, so we wanted to give you some special coffee to try and make up for it. Well, I do enjoy gifts. Goop, goop, goop. Gee willikers, Crystal, this cup of joe's the berries. Whoa, what's going on? Why are you speaking like Oswald? This coffee sure is swanky. I ain't no dewdropper now. What's happening to me? It seems that Oswald's coffee has some of his linguistic traits. I've half a mind to play him some chin music. Whoa there, just relax for a second. Don't I deserve the best? How can you read this? There's no pictures. Phew, I recognize myself once again. That was strange, though the coffee was quite delicious. I tell that rabbit he better keep those alarm clocks under control. Trust me, Gaston. I feel the same way. And then Merlin had made his way over, so I went and gave him his coffee. Hi, Merlin, I've got a little something for you from Oswald. What? What's all this I say? I'm sorry, Crystal. I'm rather tired and in a less than jovial mood, but I shouldn't take it out on you. It's okay, I'd be in a lousy mood too. Maybe I can help you with that. Here, have a sip of this. Little warning, there may be some linguistic effects. Linguistic effects? From coffee Arabica? Hotsy totsy, I'd pay good dough for another cup of this, Joe. What? And there's the Oswaldian speech right on schedule. I was thinking of hitting the hay, but now I'm gonna cut a rug down at the dance hall. You okay, Merlin? You betcha, for sure I can get a wiggle on now. You back to normal yet? Fidgetus, fidgetus, blast it all. Yes, all is well again. How strange, and what unusual magic. That's Oswald for you, and I don't even think it's magic. Things just work differently with him. Well, please convey my thanks to him, even if it came with a bit of a surprise. Will do. Rapunzel had also made her way over, so I went to give her her coffee. Hi, Rapunzel. Got a delivery for you. For me? But I wasn't expecting anything. Oswald and I want to apologize for waking you up. Those alarm clocks kind of went wild for a while. That's very kind of you, but you don't need to... Rapunzel, you're falling asleep on your feet. Try this. But a little heads up, Oswald's coffee has some odd effects to it. Oh, I'm sure his coffee's delicious. Zowie, that'll get your popcorn poppin'. Huh? Oh, it's happening to you too. Don't worry, it'll be over soon. Joe's like a sock right to the button. If that's not the bee's knees, no way I'm gonna flop at the drop of a hat now. You okay, Rapunzel? Best day ever! Tell that to my frying pan. Yep, I think I'm back to normal now. That was strange, but fun. Yeah, Oswald always has something strange up his sleeve. But I hope you're feeling more alert now. I feel wonderful. I'm going to clean my room. And then paint a picture, and then go exploring. Wow, that makes me feel tired. Then I made my way over to Scrooge. Hi, hello. Hi, Mr. McDuck. Oswald and I have a little something for you. Oswald wants to make amends for his alarm clocks waking you up. I did ruin my beauty sleep. So what are you and the rabbit offering? Some coffee. Oswald has a special recipe for black and white coffee. We thought it might help with any tiredness you might be experiencing right now. A word of warning though, it's Oswald's recipe and it comes with some unique effects. Oh, I'm sleepy enough to risk it, Crystal. Alright, let me taste this coffee. Why howdy, I haven't a nibble like that in a dog's age. There we go, right on schedule. How odd. The coffee's going straight to the old conker. What am I saying? Time to hit the dance hall and cut a rug. Mr. McDuck, you okay? Well, pluck my tail feathers and call me Baldy. I haven't heard talk like that since the great crash of '29. Yeah, Oswald's way of speaking is kinda infectious. Well, it seems to have worn off now. But thank you, Crystal, and Oswald. That coffee certainly picked me up. So, with everyone nice and wide awake again, I went and talked to Oswald. Well, that was interesting. Did you know that was going to happen, Oswald? You betcha I did. Wasn't it swell? They all got the gift of gab. and learned to chin with the best of them. Okay, it was pretty funny. Oh, I knew you'd like it. But say, now that the caper's concluded, how's about you help me set things straight with Stitch? Oh yeah, that's right, you two are getting along nicely, aren't you? I tell you, that little blue guy's real swell. But I gotta do something to make up for missing our brunches. Okay, what about a nice picnic? Gee willikers, that'd be perfect. I can set up a nice rug, some chairs, and decorations. Can you make them decorations black and white? Oswald, with you I wouldn't pick any other colors, but while I do that, why don't you think of something special to add to the picnic setup? You got it, chum. I'll put the old Conqueror to work and come up with something snazzy. Thanks for your help, Crystal. You're the cat's pajamas. So I thought about a good place to set up their little picnic area, and I decided to just do it right here in the Glittering Dunes, since I don't really have any decorations set up here, apart from the little icy place that I had set up for a Dream Snaps challenge previously up by my house. So I just grabbed some black and white decorations and set them up in a cute little configuration and made a cute little picnic spot for Oswald and Stitch. Oswald, I'm back. Have you come up with something fun to add to the picnic? Have I ever? Stitch said he liked my style, so I made this. Black and white umbrella. A giant cartoon parasol? This won't grow legs and run off, will it? Definitely not likely. Alright, you go get Stitch and I'll place the parasol. Thanks! So I set down the cute little beach umbrella, which immediately disappeared when I went into photo mode, but I took a cute little picture of me and Oswald and Stitch, and then talked again to Oswald. How was your picnic? Gee, Crystal, it was swell. Stitch thought I was a dewdropper, but now he knows I was just getting some extra winks. We're gonna schedule our brunches for after lunch now. Glad to help. Now, have we learned our lessons about building household objects that run off on their own? You betcha. And the lesson is that it's a riot. No, that's not the lesson. Okie dokie, I understand. If I want your help again, I gotta be on the level. You know what? Close enough. Have fun with Stitch. Thanks. Oh, and here, take this. I ain't gonna need all the alarm clocks. And so I got a cute little alarm clock decoration and finally leveled Oswald up to level 10. And therefore unlocked another quest. Hey Oswald, what's new? What's new? Gee, I guess you could say I'm feeling my oats, ready to take on the world. I need a challenge. What do you say? Want to join me? Sure, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Well, first I gotta get into tip-top shape. You don't feel ready? Oh, I'm roaring to go, but my arms and legs are feeling a little loose. Like rubber hoses, I tell ya. And I need them to be mighty limbs of stone. Yeah, I guess you are pretty wiggly. How do we tighten you up? Simple, I gotta re-vulcanize my limbs. What now? Re-vulcanize, you know, like rubber. Maybe that's too much of a sophisticated term for ya. Oh, that's definitely it. I just happen to know a 100% guaranteed method of strength building, but it's gonna take on extra hot heat. So should we make a fire? I gotta have the heat inside. I'm thinking tandoori chicken and 5 chili peppers should do the trick. On it. And so I made my way back to the kitchen to make some tandoori chicken. Apologies if I am pronouncing that incorrectly, as well as gather up some chili peppers. But before I could give it to him, I had to be done recording for the day, so you'll have to tune in next time to see just what happens with Oswald's revulcanizing of his limbs. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to join the hobby ever after. Bye-bye!